process?
Like Tricia said, I'm Zach Barber, and I am a senior at UCA in the Honors College. Phil's videotaping me. I'm also the ambassador chair, and the ambassadors at UCA, our responsibility is to kind of just, in the fall, we mainly focus on doing like college visit, or high school visits and college fairs, that type of stuff, just working with prospective students and seeing who's interested in the program. In the spring, we kind of move away from that, and our main focus is really helping with the I-Squared days and that whole process there. And we sign up to work shifts just whenever we're not in class on that day. And we try, well, most of us try not to miss class. I might kind of try to a little bit. But
the students really enjoy doing the panel.
Yeah, the panel is by far my favorite thing that we have at the I-Squared Day, because it's just, the questions you get are just completely off the wall. You know, you'll get stuff that you expect, like, well, can you be in honors and can you be involved in a fraternity? Or can you be in honors and involved with anything else on campus at all? Or is that going to be it? And before I go on, I'll say that I can speak from this as from the perspective of a student who has come through the I-Squared process, as well as I can reaffirm most of the things that I've said just from the observations I've made as a UCA student watching prospective students come in for their interviews. I think that the Inform interview process is so much better than just an interview on its own, because if you just come in and I meet with Rick Scott the first time and we have a 1-hour interview or a 15-minute interview, I am going to be sitting there like this, so nervous, so nerve-wracked, because this person, whoever it is the dean of a college that I have, it's so much of a disconnect, so much of a distance between the student and the person who's interviewing them. One thing that I really like about our I-Squared process is that it gives the students an entire morning to get used to the faculty, to get used to the institution, to get used to the way that things work, and to get used to being around them and communicating with them. It creates that kind of open forum so that students are more comfortable talking, or more comfortable interacting with the faculty. And by doing that, I mean, obviously, whenever you get ready for that afternoon interview, you're talking to a student who's comfortable. You're talking to the student that you're actually going to have in your class, as opposed to the student who's sitting there just shaking and can't form a complete sentence because they're just so nervous. It really helps with those nerves, and it really helps, I guess, just kind of, you get a better idea for the institution as a whole, and whether or not it's something that you actually want to do. You may go in and say, oh wow, that's what their honors college is? Okay, I'm not really sure that this is something I want to do. And I mean, let's face it, there are going to be students who, no matter how awesome your program is, there are going to be students who aren't a good fit for it. And I think we'd all agree that it's much better to kind of figure that out before you're in the program than after your first semester. Definitely so. So I definitely think that's a vital component to what the faculty and staff have created, is that we get more than just an interview. We're also, it's not just about the faculty interviewing us. We're also interviewing them. We're interviewing this campus to see whether or not it's something whether or not it's where we want to be. And for me, that's the most important part. I did whenever I applied for several different schools, and and I did interviews at several different schools whenever I was applying for colleges. And I don't think that just without actually going on the campus and learning about it, I don't think I would have been able to make the same choice, or maybe I would have made the same choice, but I definitely wouldn't have made as well an educated choice as I did because of this process. I think that's really all I have to say about this kind of the student perspective there. Did you have anything that you wanted me to drop on there? Or?
No, I don't think so.
Right? I'll get back to Tricia then.
Okay.